It is worth re-emphasizing that after the February 1917 revolution and the abdication of the Tsar, the provisional government in Russia had suggested to the British that they could transport the Romanovs, Queen Victoria's grandson plush entourage, to the United Kingdom. Lord Curzon turned down the offer on the grounds that it would meet strong domestic opposition and strengthen the enemy within. Churchill could have waged a public campaign demanding a haven in England for the Tsar and his family. He could have consulted his ducal cousin about housing them at Blenheim Palace till more suitable accommodation was found. I doubt that this would have led to a Banbury Soviet and an armed insurrection in Oxfordshire, yet Churchill abstained from this debate. Why? One word can describe the British elite's refusal to grant refuge to the royal asylum seekers: cowardice. The political leaders of Britain, including Churchill, abandoned the cousin of George V to his fate. Like many other families on both sides, the Romanovs became part of the collateral damage in the war between revolution and counter-revolution. It soon became clear to many soldiers and not a few officers that Churchill's adventurism in Russia was turning out to be a disaster. The officer who famously went public with his criticism was a highly decorated South African Lieutenant Colonel Jack Sherwood Kelly, VC, CMG, DSO, the commanding officer of the 2nd Battalion of the Hampshire Regiment. He was not a Bolshevik sympathizer by any stretch of the imagination, but was seen as a brave and independent thinker with strong moral principles. Sherwood Kelly's men had been trained in the use of poison gas projectiles intended for an attack on Bolshevik blockhouses on the outskirts of the village of Alexandrova. Sherwood Kelly wrote to his senior officer urging him to call off the assault. If the proposed operation is left to my discretion, I shall